4:30 in the morning, sunrise shoot time. Let's go. Matt's with me this morning.
Good morning.
And we drove to this point. It's called the Mississippi Overlook. And there's like this staircase, I guess, that gets you right up above so you can get a view of downtown. There is a thunderstorm on the way. There's lightning going off that way and kind of behind the city, so this could be epic. Somebody on Twitter told me that the place I need to go is down to this bridge and shoot from the bridge across to get downtown, and now I kind of understand why. Up here you've got the train tracks, which I think you can get across. There is a road over there, but there's all this stuff in the bottom that would just distract. But the reason this spot's so cool is because the arch like perfectly frames the old state building or the old whatever courthouse building, I think. And yeah, the lightning is awesome. So yeah, I think we're gonna go up this overlook, even though it's not ideal, I don't think, and just shoot from there because we're losing light. I'm gonna walk backwards in case it happens again, but the lightning popped off like 3 times. We're not really high enough for what I want, but this is gonna make do, especially if this lightning goes off. Yeah, the light's perfect. So, get set up really quick. That scared the hell out of me. Yeah. I thought there was a person just sitting there, but it's a statue. Gonna get a shot quick, hopefully get some lightning. The lightning gods are definitely out to get me. I've been shooting exposure after exposure after exposure, and then every time I stop shooting an exposure, the lightning just blasts all the way across the horizon, right through the arch and everything, and this is getting frustrating. The light's still perfect, the light's still nice and purple, the composition sucks. To be honest, like the composition's just, it doesn't work. It's too busy, there's too much stuff in the foreground, we're not high enough. It would have been ideal to be along the riverfront somewhere, but yeah, with lightning, this would be cool no matter what, even if everything else about the image, the composition-wise, sucks. If I was to come back to St. Louis, I think I would go back to the bridge, or I'd go to the bridge and take the advice of the person that I didn't take advice from. If you're the person that gave me that advice, sorry for not taking your advice. That was frustrating. It was a beautiful, beautiful light. Absolutely perfect light. Perfect situation with the thunderstorm coming and the lightning and everything. And the skyline is just phenomenal, but definitely the wrong place. But yeah, we gotta hit Route 66, so it's time to cruise. Packing up and leaving the Ritz-Carlton, and yeah, massive thanks to the Ritz-Carlton. I was gonna say, or I thought at least at the start of this trip, that it was almost a bit of a waste to be like driving along this road and then only having short periods of times at these amazing hotels. But at the end of the day, it's kind of awesome. It's just really nice to have a place that's really comfortable and you're kind of spoiled, or very spoiled in the case of the Ritz-Carlton, at the end of your long day of driving and shooting and exploring. So yeah, it's been awesome, and I guess it's definitely better than sleeping in the car. I was saying this the other day that I love the kind of like, not relics, but the really old kind of dilapidated buildings. And this is Way Motel, which is obviously not under operation. One of the things I mentioned yesterday that I love about Route 66 is a lot of the places that are being restored. But I would love some of the local tourism money to go into preserving places like this and almost turning them into historical sites. I think these motels, I mean, it looks dilapidated. I think they're awesome. So we're in Cuba, but not like the Caribbean Cuba. We're in Cuba, Missouri, and this place is a Route 66 stop that has all these murals, and just driving through, some of them look fantastic. So we're gonna stop, check them out, and yeah, here you go, some murals for your eyes.
Just where it was needed, gleamed in black as night, cloistered in injustice.
Not sure about that face. That face is maybe not exactly accurate. What's the word when you feel like almost violated by a lie that somebody told you? Remember like a couple months ago when we went here? I've got an announcement to make. We're at the world's largest rocking chair. Well, that was back in Mississippi, and now we're in Missouri. And there's a sign saying Route 66 famous rocker, and it says it's the world's largest rocker. But to be fair, on the rocker itself, it says world famous rocker. It doesn't say world's largest rocker.
That's true.
So now I don't know what to believe. Is the rocker in Mississippi the world's biggest, or is this it? Either way, we're at a pretty big rocker. Time to get some answers. Detective Vanson, going into the gift shop to figure things out. First thing I discovered, it's a pull door, not a push. So, big question.
Yeah.
I was in Mississippi,
Okay.
and they said they had the world's largest rocking chair.
They don't.
No.
This is it.
This is the second.
This is the second?
It was the biggest.
So who's got the first?
Casey, Illinois.
Is there like this epic battle going on that one city starts? Are are you guys gonna make this one
This
bigger?
was the original one.
This one had the record for
8 years.
8 years.
Uh-huh.
Last year, Casey, Illinois built a high back chair.
How dare they?
So it's not a traditional rocking chair.
Yeah.
And it's wood. So basically they got these mile-long wooden spindles.
Yeah.
But so Casey, Illinois, that's all they do.
Yeah.
Like they've got the world's largest mailbox, I think the shoe.
Let's make a big one out of plastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking for something else to do here.
Yeah. What do you think we could do, Matt? There's ideas.
Yeah.
They're flowing. I'll send you an email when I come up with something.
Faces merchant change, but your face remain the same. The sorrows will
I can hardly talk because I just had so much lunch and pie. I didn't photograph or film the lunch, but the pie, here's a shot of the pie. Oh yeah, I'm so full. Anyways, we're cruising again, Route 66, and it's 4-lane highway, or I guess, I don't know if you call this 2-lane or 4-way, but it's dual carriageway, and apparently this was the very first stretch of highway on Route 66 that was 4-lane. And we got down here and I was like, oh, I don't really care if it's a dual lane highway or whatever. But this is actually really cool. It looks old. This feels now, finally, like 2 days in, 3 days into the drive, like Route 66, like the real authentic one. I feel like we've gone back in time for the first time just now. It kind of actually reminds me of Cuba, and that might also be because it's really hot.
when we finally soar, they'll be gone. Trees will bloom and ice will melt. But your face
We were driving through Missouri earlier when I saw this sign. The sign says Uranus Fudge Factory. I don't know what to think about that. And we found it! We found Uranus Fudge Factory, and I don't know how I feel about this place.
remain the same. Sorrows will be here undone. When we finally soar, they'll be gone. Trees will bloom.
It's one of those places I don't know if I'm supposed to laugh or not. As Matt said, not really sure whether it's like very accepting, extremely accepting, or moderately homophobic. But either
Not
way,
even moderately. It would have to be either completely or opposite.
or like,
100%.
yeah, like definitely. But either way, we supported the cause. I bought some socks, and when I paid, she said thank you for picking Uranus.
Trees will bloom and ice will
Welcome to Waynesville, Missouri. We're here outside of Branson. Not for the coupons, but for the world's largest gift shop. I've been wanting to see this since, 4 minutes ago.
Today just keeps getting better. World's largest gift store. It's so big, I could probably fly the drone through here. Not that I'm allowed, but I could. Made it to our hotel, which is Town Place in Springfield, Missouri. I know we were in Springfield, Illinois like 2 days ago, and now we're here, and that's confusing. I'm not gonna shoot anything at sunset. Tired. I'm so tired after these couple days of road tripping, but it's been just so much fun. So I'm already looking forward to the rest of the trip, even though it's only day 3. I know it's lots of travel stuff, and in Patagonia, you guys were used to lots of landscape photography stuff, but that's just kind of how my life is. That's why I'm a travel photographer and not a landscape photographer. I like the variety. I like the travel. I like seeing things. I like exploring. So this series, yes, is going to be definitely travel heavy, but especially as we head out west, there'll be lots of photography as well. So I guess stay tuned for that stuff as this Route 66 series continues. And yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.